What's up, beautiful people? I'm back, although I never really left. But virtually, of course, I haven't been making videos for a week for a good reason. I put a little video out on my Instagram explaining that the power move I've been working on, it required me to be locked in all week. That's why in the UK we say I've got a dead trim. That's why I've got the cap on. However, we are one move away from announcing the power move. And I can talk in great detail about what we'll be doing every single day and the massive value that it's going to bring to you savage investors. Until then, let's run that intro. Let's take a look at what are you going to do with your wealth when it comes. So, what are you going to do with your wealth when it manifests? Now, we're not just going to talk about XRP. Let's talk about crypto full stop. We know one day we're going to wake up and we're going to see phone numbers on our phone, and not phone numbers as in calls. You're probably going to get loads of those, but you're going to see a portfolio which is going to have 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially even 8 and 9 digits. What are you going to do? And you can't expect to be ready when that all comes. Now, arguably, 90% of people who go with that plan may be okay and may be prepared. However, subconsciously and consciously, your mind and your eyes are not used to seeing that number, let alone what you are going to do with it. But I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I'm here to tell you what I'm doing with mine and why you should start a plan today. So today is all about a vision board. Now, you've probably heard about vision boards before, about having, your dream car up on the wall or the dream watch. What I say to you though is go in granular detail. The more detail, the better. So that when you see those digits on your phone, when we do hit the moon, hit the sun, hit Saturn, whatever your price targets are, you know exactly what you're doing with that money as soon as it hits your account. And you're not running about inquiring about XYZ. It's literally a few clicks away and it's at your door the next day. So I use a software called Trello, as you can see over here. No affiliate. In fact, even if I had an affiliate link, I think I get like a month's free of the premium. Now, I've used Trello for well over 5 years on the free version. It's a virtual to-do list, but task management tool. So what I've done is I've broken my manifestation into 4 sections so that when my cryptos hit my desired price points, I know exactly what I'm doing in 4 areas. So number 1 is investments. Hopefully everyone watching this is already in crypto, and if you're in crypto, you already know that life's going to be over soon, in the sense that you will exit. Hopefully you'll leave some in and you'll find other ways to use that. But ultimately, you need to know what's the next investment you're going to move to. Because we're like Peter Pan. When crypto for us finishes, whatever finish means to you, your life is only just beginning. So for me, a couple of investment ideas, which, you're welcome to steal. I'd love to retire my girlfriend. And I've got a number to that. So we've had that discussion. A financial advisor, definitely essential. So I've already had talks with financial advisors, and I know it's going to seem weird at the beginning where you're like, Jordan, I don't feel comfortable, going into the Rolex shop. We'll come on to that in a moment. Calling up a financial advisor. I promise you, you're going to save yourself so much time and stress, and it's going to motivate you when you start having these conversations with people, because you get a real granular idea of when will you be ready to have a financial advisor. Other things, Airbnb, gold and silver, that's the real money. Linked to an incredible private investment platform. Definitely check them out. A psychoanalyst. I'm a big believer in prevention rather than cure. And so on and so forth. Next, donations. Now, I hope this list expands over time. Of course, Mama Bear, she's at number 1 on top of that list. And then a couple of my best friends as well. Haven't figured out how much I want to donate to them. So again, this is a work in progress, and I definitely will be adding numbers and figures to that, maybe percentages, to take away the more objective figure to that. And then this is the part, it should excite every single one of you. Now, yes, you're all looking at Sleep Mask, £146. It's a ridiculous purchase. And that's what I want you to do. I don't want you to have any limitations on your wants, your desires, your investments, your donations. Visualize whatever that dream figure is. If it's 6 figures, 7, 8, 9, what would your dream lifestyle look like? And there's a great exercise I did actually fairly recent by Jordan Peterson, Beyond Order, fantastic book. And he says to draw out and write out what your perfect day would look like. And when that question was posed to me, I was like, wow, I actually don't know. I don't know what my dream day would look like from waking up to going to bed. Yet all of us want to attain this financial wealth, to live this financial free life, but we don't know what that financial free life exactly looks like. So what gives you the belief that you'll know exactly what to do when you have that money? Because as we all know, money equals freedom. It is a tool that will allow us to get our wants and our needs. So great exercise again, I'm giving you a lot of homework, optional homework, is to answer that question. What would your dream day look like? What time do you wake up? What do you then do? Where are you waking up? Who are you waking up with? How are you finishing your day? Where are you going to eat? Who are you seeing? The more clear you can see it in your mind's eye, the more you'll be able to manifest it in reality. So, with that being said, my ridiculous sleep mask, £146, to, bi-weekly massages, and the Rolex. I've never been a material individual because I've never had the funds to afford these material items. Now, I assumed when I have my 6, 7, 8 figures that I could just drop £30,000 on a Rolex, and that doesn't work like that. You have to go into the store, you have to register, you have to build a relationship with them. There's a waiting list. They have to put your profile forward. There are a limited selection of Rolexes you can get when you don't own a Rolex. So you've got like starter Rolexes, believe it or not, and this is a starter Rolex. And then you can work your way up to the second level, the third level, the fourth level. It does not matter how much money you have. You need to get on the waiting list. You need to build a rapport with the, what are they called? They're not the manufacturer, not retailer. We'll call them the local Rolex dealer. That's right, your local Rolex dealer. I've got the magazine as well, so I'm always looking at that every single day. So when that money comes down, I know my options. I know I can get it. I mean, I'd be foolish to just pay for it outright, but I could do it on a 9% interest over a period of months. But I know exactly how to get the Rolex, and so on and so forth. From a gym to a smoke setup, to an office. What stuff do I want in the office? I haven't quite built just yet. And you want to have numbers to all of this. You really do. And even prioritize it in order of when you want to get X, Y, Z. These are for the girlfriend, of course. She's got to get her earrings before I get the Rolex. And then finally, money rules. Arguably probably one of the most important things is all of us have things in our life where we justify spending absurd amounts on. I could never justify spending hundreds of pounds on shoes, but I can definitely justify spending thousands of pounds on a tech setup. You need your own money rules, things that won't make you feel guilty when you spend money on. So a couple of things I aim to do, save 5%, invest 10%, pretty standard. But here are the more individual money rules. Buy any book I want. That's quite a money rule, meaning when I start to exit, if I want it, I'll be getting it. I want to donate to friends and family fundraisers. No question asked. Oh, when is it? Who's it for? No. Oh, you're doing that? Perfect. Here's the money. Pay for my loved ones. So a lot of us will be able to connect to this, whether that be health matters, whether that be their own desires, as long as they can justify their desires. Yeah, we all want to be providers. That's why we are in crypto. We want to be able to not only free ourselves, but free our loved ones. So you're going to see how low, ironically, I was going to say low maintenance I am, although I want the Rolex. But my existing lifestyle, I want to get whatever snack and drink I want. This is my idea of rich. It hasn't got to be the same as yours, but you do need to start planning your rich lifestyle. And then any health product or service. This is probably the most important, so I'm going to put that at the top there. Because it's one of the few things we can get back is our time, our health. We can always make more money. We can always make more money. So that is a nice little segue over to our philosophy of today. Oh no, power move. Oh yeah, I've already talked about it. Can't talk about much more. One more move away from launching the project. I don't want to hype it up too much, but you're going to be excited. That's all I'm going to say. So the philosophy of today. We are focused on the things we don't have enough of. From time to money. Chris Anderson. Now this quote I tweeted out the other day, and as much as we'd all like to think this isn't true, our brains are wired as such. And this is why gratitude is so powerful. To want what we already have as opposed to what we don't have. So we have to purposely put ourselves into this new paradigm of gratitude, embracing what we love, because our brains are wired to focus on what we don't have. And that is also a good thing, by the way. I don't want you to think it's negative. That, oh great Jordan, you're telling me I'm wired like this, I can't change. Actually, you probably don't want to change, because as humans we want to progress to something that's towards our ideal, whatever your ideal is. Now for me, I'm always focusing on the cryptos I don't have, which is a good and bad thing. However, always keep a nice balance of, yes, focus on what you don't have, figure out how you can achieve those. But at the same time, in the present moment, embrace and enjoy every single day. Be grateful for what you do have. And finally, the question of today. You already gathered the theme. What will you do when your results manifest? What will you do with your wealth? Don't have to tell me. You don't even have to tell anyone else. This is the first time I've actually put it out to the public, and that list will refine and it will grow. Probably. It definitely will grow. However, you need to have a plan. I keep saying this. Psychologically, you're not going to be prepared for the wealth transfer that's going to happen in crypto. That's okay. What you can do now is enjoy this fun exercise of planning what does your dream day look like from wake up to going to sleep. And also, again, I've given you a template, run with it how you want. Investments, what you're going to invest in. Donations, who you're going to donate to. Your wants, be selfish. You deserve it. You've worked bloody hard for this. What are your wants? And figure out the price tag to all of those, and how and where do you go to get those. And then finally, and ironically, if there's anything you do, figure out your money rules. What are the things you will not feel guilty spending money on? And you'll be surprised. It's probably not going to be a long list. You'll probably be able to just identify a handful of money rules where you won't feel guilty spending money on dinners with your friends and family. You won't feel guilty buying any shoes you want. It's completely up to you. That's the beauty of this exercise. So it's lovely to be back. I'm not aiming to do a video every day, because that means I'll force out content and it may not be quality. I will make videos when there's quality to be given, hopefully every other day, to keep you engaged. I know there's a lot of information out there. So as always, I thank you for investing your time with me, you savage investors, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now.